So what I'm about to say is going to sound controversial at first. I'll repeat that just in case they chop it and cut it and edit it. What I'm about to say is going to sound controversial at first. But I have to say the first part so I can say the second part. Okay? You know, Klingon, Replicant, Fringe Neck, Agent Orange in the White House, Racist Monster, the Confederate, Woke in the White House, Dunghole, Trump. Let me say that a huge amount of what he says is wild, quite outlandish, quite colorful, quite bombastic, pompous. And I think he thinks it's cute to do that. I know he thinks his body language makes him a better leader. But that can be dangerous for a leader of any kind to have such strong body language. And his people say, well, Donald Trump, he gonna tell it like it is. I say, can you imagine Barack Obama, Hussein, telling it like it is? All right. Now, there are other things, many of them, quite a few of them, that really make sense at face value alone. They're not that controversial if we should be perfectly neutral. Okay, if we shouldn't go into it with anti-Trump. That's his real original name. It had an F at the front. MPF, Trump, because it's from Germany. They're immigrants from Germany. Trump. It has an F. TRUMPF, Trump. That's what my little baby says sometimes when he's ticked off. Looks at me like, I'm a Che, what's wrong now? Like, Dad, you suck. So, build that wall. What's controversial about it? Really, if you look at it, you need to control your population, right? Somewhere, somehow, if you have a country, you have to control the population. But build the wall just the Mexico side, you don't build it on the Canada side. That's number one. I don't see much controversy in that, just at face value. Too much political correctness, what he calls woke. It's a problem for me too. People are getting offended every step of the way. You don't know what to say. You don't know whether to smile or frown. People just get offended all the time. People get offended just to get ahead in America. Just so you know, if you find yourself doing office work, corporate world, even, service, manual, people get offended just to get offended so they can move up the ranks in America. What else? Strengthen the military. All these issues are not so controversial at face value. Okay? Except for the wild ones, like trying to repossess Panama Canal, trying to colonize Canada, make it the 51 state, trying to occupy Greenland and Iceland, which is another topic, by the way. All of that crazy stuff. And he's saying that for a reason. I'll tell you what the reason is. He's trying to escape after the dictatorship fails. That's where he wants to run away to. That's why he's saying he wants to possess them. He wants to take ownership of them personally, so he can run away over there, escape. All right. But all these other fundamental, policy issues, small government, Doge, government efficiency, nothing so controversial. Here's where the problem is. This is the second part I'm trying to get to. All racist people, it's not in what they say. It's what they are not saying from the other corner of the mouth. One corner says one thing and the other one says another thing. So was George Bush. So was P.W. Botha. So was Frederick de Klerk. So was Adolf Hitler. racist people never say what they really mean. When they say one thing, there is another thing that is quiet in the same breath. The racism, okay? All of this deportation, mass deportations, they don't come from a place of policy. We could do all of this that he's trying to say with proper, rigorous democratic process where people have to argue these things in the Congress. He can forward all these issues. They can be argued about in the Congress. That's what the Congress is there for. But he's doing them the hardcore way because they come from a point of hate. Hardcore, diabolical hatred. Hardcore racism. That's where he gets the most maximum resistance from us. Till Kingdom Massagad come, we can't done. And it just throws him quite off that none of it is working out because the resistance is just as harsh and we are not giving up until the day he flees to Russia, where he will become a refugee, exile, an exilee. Like Edward Snowden. Oh, you mean? Rasta, you're so faithful. Yeah, I thought so. You know, in South Africa, we had a brutal, cruel, ungodly, heartless, barbaric system called apartheid. Just bare bones, hardcore, carnal racism. Okay, practiced by people of European origin upon people of African origin. In all simplicity, apartheid means separate development among people of the white race and people of the black race. Caucasoid people and Negroid people. Okay. Separate but equal. And during the height of apartheid in the 1980s, probably in the 70s, I think in the 80s, Rastafarian musician Eddie Grant wrote a song and recorded it called Joanna, Give Me Hope. And Joanna was code for apartheid. And it goes something like this. I'll paraphrase because it's been a while since I've heard it. Well, Joanna, she runs a country. She runs in Durban and the Transvaal. And even the preacher man who works for Jesus, Desmond Tutu, fears the killing of another son. And every mother in the black Soweto fears the killing of another son. And every time, Joanna's got a good explanation. So give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope before the morning comes. Okay, it's been a while since I've heard it. But now you know, one of the code names for the system of apartheid was Joanna. I'm pretty sure they picked that up real quick and banned the song. Okay? As they banned Bob Marley, as they banned all of reggae music in South Africa. Reggae music was banned from playing on in public, okay, or public outlets. Just like this monstrous, barbaric, genocidal republic, fake, the world's most fake, fictitious republic called Israel, made out of thin air, out of hullabaloo, abracadabra beliefs. Like you read the Holy Quran, you read the Bhagavad Gita, you read the Christian Bible, and it tells you this used to be a caliphate right here. And you go right there and try to create a caliphate. That's what it is. It's a caliphate that is based on nothing but European racism. And they go over there and wear the clothing of Jewish people and really bring so much disrepute